Hi everyone, I decided that I would do up a little video for you to help you research jobs in Canada. And so you might be wondering how to create a resume or how to prepare for an interview for a position. Now, some of you have professional jobs from your home country, or some of you may be just looking for any kind of job to bring in some income while you're figuring things out here in Canada or going to school. It's all good. So I'm going to teach you about two websites, but the first one we're going to talk about is called the National Occupational Classification System, okay, and that's a Canadian website. It was created by the Canadian government to categorize different jobs and to give the responsibilities and duties associated with each job. So it's an important website because it gives you the words and the phrasings that are recognized in Canada, for those particular jobs and job titles. So let's go into it. I decided to start from Google, just like you would to search it out. And so I'll start with the title, right? So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to write National Occupational Classification Website. Make sure you include the website, because then it'll take you straight to where you need to go to search the terms. So you know you're on the right website when you look and you see gc.ca. That's an indication that that's a government website, and then you know that you're in the right spot. Okay. So after I've done my Google search of the NOC website, then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put in the job title that I want to find more information about. So today I'm going to look up cashier. So imagine that there is a position at Superstore. You would like to build a resume to find a cashier position. So when I scroll down, okay, I can see that there are retail sales supervisors, but you're not applying for a supervisor job today. We just want to do the cashier's position. So it defines the cashier position, which means it tells you exactly what they do, right? They operate cash registers, okay, price scanners, optical price scanners. So this is important vocabulary for you, right? Computers and other equipment to record and accept payment for the purchase of goods, services, and admissions. So you might want to use one of these sentences as a bullet point in your resume to describe what you've done if you've worked at Superstore in the past or a store in the past. This language will help you. Okay, so there are also different example titles. So this can also help you search for jobs as a cashier, or it can help you define the experience you've had in the past if you worked as a cashier. Here's the heart of the matter. What did you do, or what will you do if you get a position as a cashier? So this website outlines all of the key responsibilities that a person in this job does, right? You greet customers, identify prices of goods and services, weigh produce, fruits and vegetables, right, and bulk foods. So this is like an outline almost. So what you would do on a resume is you would add in specific details that relate to the work that you did in the past, okay? Or if you are going to go for an interview and you haven't done these things before, you can start to think about what sort of similar things have you done even in other jobs that you could talk about, because these are the responsibilities that you will do if you get this job. So you want to show them that you're capable even if you haven't done every single thing in the past. So this is great information for building a resume, and it's also great information for preparing for your interview. Okay, these are the responsibilities they would expect from you. Okay. They talk about employment requirements. For a cashier, they would usually employ people who have a high school diploma, or they could even employ high school students. Okay. And then if you wanted to search a little bit more about customer service representatives, head cashiers, or retail persons, maybe you want to work in a clothing store rather than in a grocery store. So they have all of these different titles here that you could also take a look at if you wanted to expand your search or talk a little bit more about your experience in the past. So I hope this was helpful. You can search anything. You could search for an accountant. You could also search for, imagine you were a bank teller. Maybe you were an accountant in your home country, but right now you want to be a bank teller. I might have to go into a different page here. There we go. So let's search up bank teller. Okay, here we are. So I'm at a bank teller, customer service representatives, financial institutions. Okay. Bank teller, credit union teller, and it's all similar information to what I just went through, so I won't go through it again. But yeah, so you can find out the job duties here and understand what the requirements are of the job and how it's phrased in Canada. So I think this will be very helpful to you, and I'm going to give you an exercise to go along with this so that you can do some research on the jobs you've had in the past and something you might like in the future.